Hey guys, welcome to the Dad Show podcast.
Welcome to the Dad Show podcast, a show all about impacting, empowering, inspiring, and uplifting information to become a better dad, husband, man, and mentor. And now your host, Ryan Ladd.
Today we are talking about Fortnite and MPS 1, Hurler syndrome.
That's right, guys. So me and Lincoln are in the studio today, and I'm super excited to be in here with my son. It's such a joy to be with him. His mom and sister are doing a baby shower. We'll get back together later, but while me and Lincoln had some time, we wanted to do a podcast today. So I let Lincoln pick the topic. Today's topic's what is it going to be?
We're going to be talking about Fortnite, and we're going to be talking about MPS 1 Hurler syndrome.
Okay, so let's start out. So everybody kind of knows about Fortnite. Let's talk about MPS 1 Hurler syndrome just real quick, okay? And then I'll let you talk about what you want to talk about with it, okay? So MPS 1 Hurler syndrome is a rare genetic disease. Kennedy and Lincoln both have the disease. The father and the mother both have to be carriers to pass the disease on to their kids. And unfortunately, we passed it on to both of ours. So Kennedy had a bone marrow transplant as a treatment for her disease right at a year old. It failed, and she had to have a second bone marrow transplant. It took a lot of questions we get is how long does the bone marrow transplant last? And for the most part, as long as their body holds the transplant, we don't have to go through another one. Lincoln had his transplant at 3 months old. So Kennedy's older, so we didn't know about the disease. Found it by a small bump in her back. And so we knew to test Lincoln at birth. So it's a progressive disease. There is no cure. And Lincoln is in a lot better shape than his sister. So he can run around and play and jump and be crazy, throw football and basketball. Kennedy can do those things. It just looks a little bit different. So that's a little bit about MPS 1. We started a nonprofit in honor of our kids to find a cure because there is no cure. So I ask that you go to kennedylad.org and check out that to learn more about the disease, to learn about the foundation. And if you feel led, give to help us find that cure. And if not, then please just share it or just tell someone about MPS 1. We believe with awareness comes a cure. So enough about that. Lincoln, what did you want to talk about with MPS 1 today?
That MPS 1 can do a lot of stuff, and you have to get a cure to throw it away.
That's right. So you have to go through a lot of doctor's appointments, a lot of checkups, a lot of ouchies, surgeries, stuff of that nature. Like I said, there is no cure for the disease, so we constantly got to check up and, change stuff, do surgeries at times. They have to get their blood drawn multiple times a year, sleep studies, you name it. Basically, they've gone through it. So how do you feel different living with Hurler syndrome? Do you feel any different? Do you feel like you're different than any of your friends or anything other than you have to go to the doctor a little more? How do you feel about Kennedy having to go through so many surgeries?
Crazy.
You feel crazy about it? Do you ever feel sorry for her because she has to go through more surgeries? Yeah. And because she hurts a little bit whenever we get through a surgery while she's healing up. Is there anything else that you want to talk about with Hurler syndrome or MPS 1 at all? Lincoln is a big advocate for Hurler syndrome and MPS 1. He likes to tell people about it. He likes to, we're always raising awareness. We're always going to Washington to fight on Capitol Hill. We're always going to conferences. And so I think Lincoln enjoys traveling around and doing all that. Do you, bud? Do you like doing that?
I like to go to Minnesota a lot.
You like to go to Minnesota? What's your most favorite part in Minnesota?
The Mall of America.
Why do you like going to the Mall of America? What's there that you like?
It has cool stuff.
It has cool stuff? Like what?
Like Legos.
There is a big Lego store there, yep.
And they have a where they have roller coasters and stuff.
They have roller coasters. Yep. It's a big mall, isn't it? And a lot of fun.
And they have Corolla.
They do have Crayola. Yep. Lincoln loves going to Crayola and making crayons and making pictures and painting. What's wrong, buddy?
Bleeding.
Oh, you're bleeding a little bit? Okay, I'll get you a napkin real quick. Hold on, guys.
I will.
So Lincoln's got a little boo-boo. He scratched the scab off and he's bleeding a little bit. So we were talking about Minnesota. So we do travel to Minnesota for their treatments and their surgeries for a lot. There's a lot of specialists there that specialize in the disease, and they're very knowledgeable, and that's where we feel the most comfortable. Kennedy and Lincoln had their transplants in Cincinnati. That's where they stayed in the hospital and had their bone marrow transplants. And Cincinnati is a great bone marrow transplant hospital, but Minnesota just specializes more in MPS 1. So it's good for our the disease. It's good for our foundation, and it's also we feel like one of the best treatment places for them. So, all right, enough about MPS 1. Let's talk about Fortnite. You want to talk about Fortnite. So I don't know that much about Fortnite, so I'm expecting you to tell me, bud, okay?
You do know some.
I do know a little bit, but I don't know a lot. So let's tell everybody about Fortnite. Huh?
You can tell them what you know about it first.
I don't know that much about Fortnite. All I know is that you get on there and you're playing with a whole bunch of people. There's so many people on that game, and you try to be the last one standing. You try to be the last one in the game. Is that right?
Yes, and you do gotta kill other people.
Yeah.
And you can get V-Bucks, and you can get skins with them.
So if you had a ton of V-Bucks, what would you do with them?
Get the battle pass and get a little skins.
Get the battle pass and get some more skins. So what is skins? For those that don't know what skins are, what's skins?
Skins are like people.
Like different outfits and different people that you can get and play with. Like that can be your character that you're playing with. That's cool. What do you like most about Fortnite?
Battle Royale.
Battle Royale. Do you like playing against people that you don't know more, or do you like playing against people that you do know?
Both.
Both. So what else about Fortnite? What you like? You like playing with people. You like playing people you do know. You don't know. What else?
I like Battle Royale, Crazy Red versus Blue, and 3x3.
3x3. So that would be probably 3 times 3, right? Is that where you play 3 players against 3 players? Is that what that is? So what out of all that, what's your most favorite?
Battle Royale.
Battle
probably.
Royale. How come? Do you know why?
Because they have secret rooms.
They have secret rooms. Okay, that's cool.
And you can get a lot of legendaries from them.
A lot of legendaries. What's legendaries?
It's a very rare gun.
A very rare gun. Okay. So you run around, you pick up guns, you pick up ammo, you pick up gold. They got medical kits that you can get to repair yourself if you got hurt and stuff of that nature. What else?
And that you can get and there's a circle and there's a storm. If you get caught in the storm, it takes some of your health out. And if you get in the circle, the storm can't get you.
So the storm closes in every once in a while, right? And you have to stay out of the storm.
Yeah, and if it goes, and sometimes it gets very small, and sometimes it opens back out.
Oh, I didn't know it opened back out. That's
like a
cool.
little.
Anything else you want to talk about with Fortnite?
That there is called movement that you get like every single 10 seconds, and you get to run very fast.
Oh, yeah. So it gives you more energy to run faster so you can run away from people faster and stuff. Is that right?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Or if you need to get somewhere quick.
Oh, yeah. If you need to get somewhere quick. Like getting out of the storm or something.
Yeah, or like the Godzilla portal.
Oh,
where you can turn into Godzilla and kill a lot of people.
But I want to stress that this is a video game and we only talk about killing people or, trying to win the game. That does not come into real life at all, because if you kill somebody or you shoot a gun at somebody, you're going to jail and they're not coming back. Right? We know that. So we only talk about on the video games. We don't talk about killing people in real life or shooting guns at people or anything like that, right? Okay, I just want to make sure you know that. And for those listening, I want to stress that it's a video game. It is killing people in the video game, but those people, if you do that in real life, you don't get to just hit play again and start over. They're gone. They're gone forever. So I believe that's a real big issue in our world today is kids playing a lot of video games like this, and they think that, they can just hit start over. They can restart and those people come right back, and it's like it never happened. And that's not the case. So I try to stress that to Lincoln a lot, making sure that he, knows the difference between the video game and real life. So, anything else, bud? So today's extra special for me because, this is the reason I started the Dad Show, was to spend time with my kids and be with them. And I love being with my son Lincoln, and I love being with my daughter Kennedy. I love spending time with them. That's the reason for the Dad Show, is to make men want to spend time with their kids, to want to be better husbands, to want to teach their kids about Christ and them learn about Christ and become a Christian and just be a good dad, man. Like, do the right thing and be a good dad and spend time with your kids. Tell your kids you love them. Tell them you're proud of them. Tell them you care about them. And
my dad will be doing some podcast with reading the Bible.
That is right. That we are starting a little Bible study series, learning more about the Bible. And I hope to bring Lincoln and a couple of his buddies in on that as well once we get into it, and maybe start a kids Bible study series as well. So that's pretty awesome. So Lincoln is saved. He asked Jesus to come into his heart, which made me super, super happy.
And my sister did too before me.
And your sister did too. Yep, that is correct.
And they do have warmers, and my sister didn't get to have warmers, but I did.
So he's talking about in the baptistry for the water. The heater was out whenever Kennedy got baptized, so it was really cold water. Lincoln, the warmer was working, so he had warm water. So that was his biggest thing, is he's worried that the water was going to be cold whenever he got in. So, but this is just extra special for me to spend time with my son and talk to him and listen to him and know what he wants to do and just be with him and be present. And, we don't have any phones out. We don't have any computers or TVs on. We're just sitting here talking. And
we basically do have a TV on.
Well, we do have a TV on. It's got the logo on it. That's true, buddy. But we're just, spending time and talking. And I love being with my kids. Makes me the happiest, being with my kids. I used to play golf a lot. I used to go out with the guys a lot. But if I've got the extra time, I just want to be with my kids. So this is just extra special for me today. And I thank you for doing a podcast with me, buddy.
You're welcome.
It's been so fun. And I just love being with you.
And we just ate Taco Bell.
Like I said, Kennedy and Allie are at a baby shower right now. And so it's a beautiful day. Lincoln and I are going to go toss some football and maybe play a little bit of soccer.
And maybe play a little Fortnite.
I don't know. It's a beautiful day, so we need to spend outside. Oh, here's something I want to talk about.
Drinking Monsters.
Well, drinking Monsters. Yeah, I don't recommend it. But Monster, if you want to sponsor the Dad Show podcast, we would be glad to talk to you and happy to have you. But I'm actually got to go out of town this week for work. So I was talking to Lincoln about being the man of the house while I was gone.
And kissing my mom.
And kissing your mom goodnight. And that you don't need to kiss on the lips because it's your mama. But
no, I do need to kiss on the lips.
But you can kiss her on the cheek. And But do those manly things. The boys need to learn that they need to take the trash out. They need to
Trash.
Yeah, you need to take the trash out, need to help around the house, need to be sure to clean, help his mom out by being good and minding what she says and protecting them and make sure that they're good and well taken care of. And, I've just tried to express this to Lincoln while I'm going to be going all week for work that he needs to be the man of the house and take care of Mama and take care of Kennedy and be sure that they have everything they need. And it's your week, bud. It's your week to show up and be a man. Can you do that? You think you can handle it? I think you can too, buddy. You're a real good boy. Is there anything else you want to talk about, bud? Okay. Well, you want to take us out then?
Stay Dad showing and keep watching our videos. Peace.
Oh, hold on before we let you go. What's your YouTube name?
Lincoln Lad Gamer 1.
Lincoln Lad Gamer, I think is what your YouTube is. So Lincoln's gonna be making some videos on there. So I go ask that you go watch his YouTube channel and subscribe to him and show him some love.
Not right now because I have no YouTube videos.
No, we just recorded one the other day that's gonna be put on there. Remember? So and he'll be making some more. So go follow Lincoln on YouTube at Lincoln Lad Gamer
and give me more subscribers and likes more than my sister because she is a YouTuber too.
His sister does have a YouTube channel, but we'll talk about that whenever we have Kennedy on the podcast. We'll send them to your YouTube channel today, okay? Lincoln Lad Gamer. So, guys, thank y'all for hanging out with us. Like I said, I've enjoyed this time with my son. I've absolutely loved it. But as always, we love you, we care about you, and we're proud of you. Have a blessed day. Thank you so much.
Thank you for listening to the Dad Show podcast.
Thank you for listening to the Dad Show podcast. Please like, review, and subscribe.